Channel switched.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh god. No Earth Society is a real Reddit subreddit. Fucking hilarious. Damn it. Alright, let's move. I need to move my Nightwalk over. Where's the start button? Change order, there it is. Move my Nightwalker up. Walking them up. I really don't care about much about a zero, actually. I'm moving my zero back down below Bishop. Yeah, I think because I don't think I want to play my Changer, but I might play my Bishop in the future. It's hard to say. These are the characters I kind of care. Actually, yeah, these are all the characters I kind of care about. I really, Wellmaster, Nightwalker I care about now. Dawn Warrior I care about. Shade I definitely care about. Bishop and Buccaneer kinda. So maybe I should move my Dawn Warrior over here. Have my most used characters in the middle here. I think I will do that. Yeah. Whoops. I think I like this setup. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's continue. Also, I'm gonna watch a video. So, but it's also kind of stealing, arguably. We'll see. Oh shit. Well, it's fine. It'll fix itself. We burning, baby. Alright, let's get some. Bass music, by the way.
These guys, I am always playing their full videos. I'm always giving you the full context of what they're saying. I'm always showing you the tweets, their stated words, past YouTube videos, right? I'm always looking at everything. I would never, ever, ever, ever criticize a person by showing you a hearsay, a tweet of what somebody else said they said. Keep in mind the difference in treatment between how Hassan and Vosh, too, how both of them approach me versus how I approach them, right? What's Destiny been doing on stream? Well, let me tell you, because somebody else tweeted a picture about him and then put some text. And this person is a known anti-fan.
His knowledge is just compiling a document of talking points, which he has been doing for hours now. Hilarious with some tutor he hired, then reading it off quickly. Garbage. It's about being a little bit more responsible.
Yeah, I gotta read some stuff. Actually, I'm paying attention to this a little bit. This is worthless now, right? Yeah, maybe. This doesn't do anything, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm surprised I don't have this. Do Signal Science is not able to get this? Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Let's go talk to Nineheart real quick. Get that shit done. Yeah, this. There's literally no reason to do it. I've already just done this on my Dawn Warrior, but fuck it. What is this? I think this is what it wants me to do. What does it want me to do? Mounts for knights? So I think, oh, it wants me to Seven Kingdom. This is nothing. It's irrelevant. Amazing. Who was it? Kershaw was my name or something? I have literally no need to do this because I will. Yeah, let me just, I'm sure I can find her. I'm sure she's somewhere. Oh, she's right there, right next to her, idiot. Oh, of course, it's just me where Matthias is. gonna make the alliance. Alright, yeah. Let's get this done one. I think it gives you a free buff. So oh, I leveled up now. What the fuck? Why am I checking this? I don't need to. Oh, I do need to set this up though. I really neglected this last time. Probably building this wrong. I need luck. More. Do I really need bonus experience? Yeah, I do. I do need bonus experience actually. And we'll increase crit damage, critical rate a little higher because that's 80%. I don't know why I'm going for IED. I don't really need IED on normal damage. Oops. Oh well. 15 is probably 10. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, cool. What's what? I want to look. Oh shit. Double level my snail. Maybe. Alright. Let's get some stars in the ship. Missing a lot of stars that I should have. I've been kind of neglecting them. I mean, these aren't really worth starring, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I think next I'll do the Alliance, get the stats, and I think I'll go do Afterlands to get some extra stats. I think I'll just go with 10 on this. I don't think I need to go 15. Because I'm definitely going to swap this out for a Castmore until Necklace in the future. I guess I'll watch this video while I'm doing this.
With your more responsible? Change title? IDF didn't bomb the hospital? Yes, it f***ing did. You f***ing piece of shit. Yes, it absolutely did. That is a JDAM called on.
Irresponsible? Is she reading?
We disavow.
This is Osama bin Laden's letter to America.
Sounds like this damn terrorist hates our freedoms.
Good one. Except, unironically, yeah, that's a big part of...
America deserved 9/11.
Yeah.
I can't disavow facts, man.
Debate pervert talking about you, yeah. Please watch this.
There's like arguments you can make for the last thing, by the way. The more I've thought about it, the less I like them. They feel weak because the Americans are... No, I think that's it. It's hard to make the argument because they're civilians. The only way you can say is they voted for him, but are you saying that every single person in America should die because of wars we've been in? That's effectively what you say when you say Americans are violent. That every single civilian should die, which is a little far. I've been kind of acting strange around like military, like if, for example, if Hamas attacked the IDF stuff, I probably would feel. I think everyone would feel different about it if it was a war conflict. If they were attacking IDF, but like they're literally targeting civilians. Similarly, with 9/11, you're not targeting government infrastructure. You're targeting civilians. The World Trade Center is not a military complex. What wasn't? Now, and Pentagon was. Maybe argue that's why we don't talk about the Pentagon that much. In 9/11, because it was hit, and I think the last one was supposed to go to the White House, but never did. But it's interesting how we're okay with like excusing civilian deaths because civilians they're excused. It's okay because they voted for him. It's like it's a little crazy. It's just crazy. All right, back to the game.
Name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Permission to fight against disbelievers is given to those believers who are fought against because they have been wronged, and surely Allah is able to give them, the believers, victory. This is from the Quran. Those who believe fight in the cause of Allah. Those who disbelieve fight in the cause of Taghut, anything worshipped other than Allah, like Satan. So fight you against the friends of Satan.
Hasana's talking about you? Hold on, I'm rushing through DMs.
And we're so kind.
Are you ready? Kohl's Black
Add
Friday
like
starts
5 minutes
tomorrow.
in.
Get 50% off Amazon smart home devices.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Norman's debate with that.
I like how he's actually got this unhinged Squirrel Girls tweets up. And again, remember, this is always a thing. Remember, hold on. Just as a difference in how we approach things, okay? when I'm criticizing these guys, I am always playing their full videos. I'm always giving you the full context of what they're saying. I'm always showing you the tweets, their stated words, past YouTube videos, right? I'm always looking at everything. I would never, ever, ever, ever criticize a person by showing you a hearsay, a tweet of what somebody else said they said. Just as a heads up. I have never in my life done this. Keep in mind the difference in treatment between how Hassan and Vosh, too, they both do it. How both of them approach me versus how I approach them, right? What's Destiny been doing on stream? Well, let me tell you, because somebody else tweeted a picture about him and then put some text, right? And this person is a known, like, anti-fan. This Zay Squirrel person has hated me for years. Norman's debate with Desi is going to be totally useless like his debate with Richard Wolf was. His knowledge is just compiling a document of talking points, which he has been doing for hours now, hilarious with some tutor he hired, then reading it off quickly. Like, you can see that, one, this is a note-taking app. These aren't just talking points. These are literally just questions. And then two, my tutor, Lycan? Like, have you even watched my stream before? Like, what is even that assumption? And then three, do you think I've only been researching this for 2 hours? I know that you know that's not true, because you've been watching clips of me blow up on Twitter when people are making fun of, like, me getting something wrong on a map or whatever, right? Destiny literally couldn't locate Israel and Palestine on a map a few days ago. Now it's just a few days ago. And now he's copy-pasting talking points from Wikipedia that are rattled off trying to appear confident and knowledgeable. It's a joke. What did I copy-paste from these off of Wikipedia? It doesn't even make sense. Does Wikipedia have questions for Norm?
He's going to be totally useless like his debate with Richard Wolf was. His knowledge is just compiling a document of talking points, which he has been doing for hours now. Hilarious with some tutor he hired, then reading it off quickly. Garbage. Destiny literally couldn't locate Israel and Palestine on a map a few days ago, and now he is copy-pasting talking points from Wikipedia that'll rattle off to appear confident and knowledgeable as a joke and a waste of time. Pure.
Like, if you really wanted to do a good faith attack on, like, my level of knowledge so far, you could do it. You could actually put together a decent compilation of stuff I've said, decent compilation of where my knowledge is. I was like, oh, like, point out a couple of big massacres that I hadn't heard about. Oh, Destiny didn't know this or that or this massacre or this one or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then boom. And there you go. You have at least a good faith hit piece. But, like, when you type stuff like this, the only type of people that are listening to you are unhinged losers that have never even heard of me before. And I'll say thank you. You make my job better, because now if anybody watches my stream because they've read crazy language, like, oh God, what is this retard Destiny talking about? And you go, I'm sure you're like, oh he's not a fucking retard that can't even find Palestine on a map, right? They're talking about Hassan and Pakistan. They're not talking about Destiny, right? But yeah, but like, it's so unhinged. It's irritating to me, and honest to God, actually the same thing happens in it's a macro Israel-Palestinian debate, where it's really hard to find people on either side that can make good criticism of both sides, right? Ben Shapiro doesn't seem to concede any ground whatsoever to pro-Palestinian people. Pro-Palestinian people are unhinged, borderline anti-Semites that want to destroy the entire of Israel, right? Nobody can, like, even make a good faith analysis of any of the parties. It's just all unhinged.
This is part of the reason why it's, like, really, 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 really fucking unproductive to have
unproductive. I love that new word that he's using, unproductive. Was your debate with Willie Mack, the guy that you hounded on Twitter, was that a productive conversation?
And he could technically look very confident in that conversation and maybe even rhetorically overpower someone who's as big as a boomer as Norman.
First of all, one, Norman is incredibly rhetorically powerful, so you're already retarded. Maybe you've never seen him speak before ever, or maybe I'll be humble. Maybe I haven't seen him speak enough. I've seen 6 or 7 of Norm's debates so far. Rhetorically, he's actually pretty good. He has all of his talking points in line. He's really good at steamrolling people if they try to talk over him. We saw 3 examples of that yesterday. He's written like 12 books on Israel-Palestine. He does a lot of media appearances. He's not like an academic historian. He's like I don't know if I'd say pop historian. He's like a popular media figure historian. He makes a ton of appearances on a ton of shows. He's underselling Finkelstein here, and he's underselling my knowledge, technically, right? I don't just have 2 hours of reading on this, right? But he's saying, what is he saying? Finkelstein? He called him a boomer? What, like he's some old retard? What are you talking about? Finkelstein is incredibly adept at conversations. Why would you pretend like he's insecure, incapable? Not only is he incredibly adept, I'm pretty sure Finkelstein has actually been making the rounds on a lot of these shows. He was on Michaela Peterson. He was on this show. Pretty sure Finkelstein did an appearance on Candace Owens. Dave Owens, didn't he? Ooh, I thought he did. He suggested it for me. He said he had a good media appearance with her.
I do.
He did that thing on the is it called the Comedy Cellar podcast? What's the one that we did? Yeah, he's got a ton of older debates with people. We saw him that Russia Today thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just, This is such a stupid talking point. Like, it's
Does
clearly
Darkseid dodge anything?
he's like pre-coping by totally making shit up, and then he's throwing Finkelstein under the bus at the same time. Like, yeah, he's poisoned the well against me and against Finkelstein.
This doesn't change the reality that Norman Finkelstein is one of the most formative, most important pro-Palestinian voices, and a
he's prominent. He's in a lot of media appearances.
Hey, it's Amanda, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're so easy for the
I don't know if he's got a reputation as being like, I mean, I guess maybe for advocacy or speaking out against it. I'm curious what Hassan thinks, though, about Norm's incredible anti-BDS stance, though. I wonder if he's even aware of that, because I'm pretty sure Finkelstein still has huge anti-BDS stances. I'm curious if Finkelstein has changed on that recently, but...
A scholar whose work stands alone, okay? You can Norman for a million different reasons, okay? You can on him for a million different reasons. His perspective on contemporary identity politics is ridiculous, okay? But there's one thing you can't on him for, and that is that he does the work.
Have you read any of his work ever? No. The answer is no. He's not. I don't think Hassan has read a single book on this issue, let alone any of Norm's books.
I'll find out.
He does the work. If you look at his books, if you look at his work, if you look at his, countless footnotes down to every minutia, every detail, you cannot criticize the work that he puts in. Is the major reason.
Oh shit. Okay, we're not gonna spend. I need to organize notes better. Sometimes I do spontaneous research, and the spontaneous research turns into something like bigger than what I thought it would be, like that the flotilla thing yesterday. I need to do a better job at, if I'm starting like a spontaneous segment, I need to just like make it like a formal, like I just need to make a new note for it and start writing.
So many people just like treat this like a game. Because we're so far removed from the actual conflict, we're so far removed from the humanity that we can have these conversations about like...
I never actually thought about like this like energy for the Israel-Palestine stuff and how little energy there is for the Uyghurs in China or the what are the names? Oh my god, I feel like I should know. The Rohingya Muslims in Burma. Either Burma, is it Myanmar or Burma? I can't remember which one. It changes constantly, I feel like. Like, the fact that we have, like, zero energy for those two, like, we don't care about those at all, but we always care about, like, Palestine. It's so strange to me. I don't understand it, I guess. I think I'll wait. No, I don't want to wait. Yeah, I don't have any IED. It's not really helping when I don't have... And when his defense... And he basically got only half his PDR active the entire time. Yeah, that missed. That's good to know. Could have dark-sided. No point hitting out here. I should have dark-sided that as well. There we go. I want to stand here because I'll... Dark side? I pressed dark side. Oh, I am dark side. Holy shit. No, I just fucking missed my mind. That's ridiculous. I missed my mind. I still have 4 lives, so I should be okay. That was lucky. That was unlucky. Shouldn't. Let's not keep watching for you. I think it'll be fine.
Whether or not it is, whether or not, like, who scores points in a debate. Also, your viewpoint should come from moral clarity, not what the best talking points you can Google are. I mean, that too. And anyone who says that, like, Destiny and his perspective on this wasn't like
oh my God,
arranged ahead of time.
How much pressure is he feeling if he's actually saying my name on stream? Oh no.
Hassan and others online is that, like, a lot of the debate YouTubers and whatnot actually arrive at a conclusion after like going through the research and reading and compiling evidence, and then they arrive at their conclusion. And you don't do that. You actually you have your conclusion, you work backwards from said conclusion. This is not true. This is not true.
The funny thing is,
what guides me is simply
I can't pause because it'll f it up.
And what I believe in, like, you know, foundational principles that I have.
That's bullshit.
In every single circumstance.
You can watch my entire thought process from start to finish. You saw me not know anything about the conflict, to learning the history of it, to reading modern, to going through the reports. You've seen my process literally the entire time. Hassan had an opinion about this entire conflict before the first bombs dropped. He already knew what he felt about it.
Not a very...
How could he possibly accuse me of the same thing? You can go and watch the 200 hours of streaming that I've done, reading and researching on this if you don't believe me. Like, there's zero transparency to a process. Like, what reading has he done on stream? What research has he done on stream? What has he done besides perusing headlines and reading from the Gray Zone or the Intercept and then bringing on his circle jerk friends to suck off his own opinion? Like, how can you even possibly hope to pass this lie off over anybody besides your own rabid fan base? Like, the difference is night and day. Holy shit.
Taking a side on a debate because they want to take a side. A lot of people say, Hassan, you're morally lucky.
True.
You arrived at this on your own, which is not true. My positions have shifted on matters over the course of the past couple of years. But I'd rather be morally lucky than morally unlucky, I guess.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Doesn't even know what morally lucky means? If you're morally lucky, that... Never mind.
Anyway, let's continue. With a document co-written with this tutor off. See, and then people go, I don't see the issue. Should he not research and debate a topic? It's like, bro, it's about exercising a level of, like, it's about being a little bit more responsible with your...
More responsible? Excuse me, August, this is the part of the YouTube video where you roll the clips about him calling every single person that disagreed over the hospital bombing, that he, by the way, ascertained exactly what happened in 2 hours by identifying JDAM sounds. Okay, this is the same guy that's watched Arma 3 footage and thought that it was real war footage, okay? This is the guy that can identify missiles from grainy videos. You're calling me irresponsible? Seriously?
Okay, I'm gonna put this side by side. I want you to understand something, okay? So that is a JDAM called on.
So there's literally no pushback for any of this because obviously none of the LSF streamers know anything. And then this is like Emma's lying to me. I wish I had your confidence. I can't imagine sitting here and like pretending to give you guys like good analysis. Bro, I don't know what a missile looks like. I don't know what a rocket looks like. I don't know what any of this I've never seen any of this in my entire life. I've never seen any. I can't imagine like, okay, hold on, let me check this out, guys. Oh, I can definitely tell you the ballistics.
What if I told you you can make money playing video games? You would think it's impossible, or you need to have a huge following over on
of that. Oh, for sure. Oh, this is a super normal. Oh, 100%. That's a rocket interception with a JDAM missile coming on the vertical trajectory. Like, and I know Hassan doesn't know this.
IDF didn't bomb the hospital. Change title. IDF didn't bomb the hospital. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. You piece of shit. Yes, it absolutely did. You want to know why I know that? Because they bombed that same hospital 2 days ago. And also on top of that, they told that hospital and 6 other hospitals in the Gaza region to evacuate. You genocidal scumbag. You have no dignity. You do not have an ounce of dignity inside of your soul. Terrible.
I like how... Oh, 1 second. Yeah? You know, look at all these Eternal Flame titles. Yes, Hackathon. We never got it in GMS. It was only a Korean thing. So nothing here for us. Never was. Probably never will be. Because GMS always gets separate content for some reason. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they don't just merge Con Hayato into KMS. But what do I know? It would be cool if I actually used Jet again too. I really like Jet. Fuck me. Why is this guy the star title? Holy shit. Only tier 58? Jesus. This is a Hyperbone character? Decent. Okay, but they have Absalom, so they didn't Lotus. They don't have a Princess No secondary though. Arcane Umbra. Oh, that's from the event, yeah. But no Golux, kind of interesting setup. Weird. Mechanator Pendant. That's a really weird conglomeration of things. For the level you've got. You can get a Dominator Pendant, you can get Golux. Why are they releasing this boss? As if they'll ever release it. I'm pretty sure it's not even in KMS anymore. Oh my god, it's cute. Well, holy shit. Pretty sure Hackathon's never getting released. Where do I want to go? Oh shit, I didn't mean to click this. I guess I can go to Knight's Chamber. Kill him on the PQ. Is there the PQ? I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure these things don't exist in GMS or KMS anymore. So. Oh. Woodsy, well, what the fuck? Also, no Echo. Feels cringe, man. I'll use my Echo. I'm a nice person. Alright, let's go to this 120. Am I at 120 stars? I might be at 120 stars actually. 113. Can I get 7 stars from somewhere? I can. Okay, I got a few places I get 7 stars from. So I need 2 stars from this and 3 stars from my glove. I need 2. Fuck, I don't know if I have enough mess. Maybe. Shit. I'm just looking. It's fine now. Okay. And then hopefully I didn't miss anything. I don't think I can start these. Yeah. Definitely don't want to keep starting my Chaos Horn to that regular Horntail necklace because that's like not worth it at all. Fuck, that's the feeling. Yeah. Maybe I will do the Chaos Horntail necklace if this keeps up. This luck is really bad. Yep. Bro. Finally, Jesus. Naturally at 120, right? Yeah. Okay, so now I can do those maps. Not the greatest, but I think it's better experience. Okay, so one right here. Fuck. These are always. These are going to be massively overpopulated. Well, that's why this one wasn't. I figured it would be. Wait, there's like no enemies here. Well, I have no idea what this attack does. Does it buff me during it? Okay. I have my critical rate's plus 100%. Okay, so I just spray all the time with this attack. Alright, we'll good enough. That's really good. That's my video.
That the people died, but I encourage you to look into where Hamas was firing. You piece of shit. You garbage, monstrous scumbag. You garbage, monstrous scumbag. You said IDF didn't bomb the hospital, and then you said it did. But Hamas was firing rockets from it in the same 2-minute time frame. So why did you lie at first? Huh? Why did you lie? How can you live with yourself, you genocidal piece of shit? You have...
Like, the reason it feels so performative to me, at least, with Son, is that if you're gonna get mad about genocide, that's fine. I agree with, like, obviously genocide's fucking bad, like, wow, brave statement. But, like, the fact that he's so inconsistent with other genocides is so strange to me. Like, why is he inconsistent with the Uyghur genocide? Why is he inconsistent with the Rohingya genocide? Like, he's not sitting here yelling at his chat for, like, anything about that. And I wouldn't call this justification. This is just, like, factual statements. Like, why? Like, I never saw any of this energy in Son. But some of this Palestinian comments, now I'm mad. It's like, really? This is what did you? I'm not saying Palestinian genocide is bad, but, like, really? Like, I think the Uyghur genocide is probably, well, Rohingya genocide is really fucking disgusting. Agree with that shit. Right now going on. And then the Uyghur genocide, we don't even know the facts of. That's probably even worse considering it's fucking China. Who literally, like, spies on everyone that's in Xinjiang. Like, I've watched that BBC fucking video where they go through Xinjiang and they almost get fucking caught. Imagine if BBC got caught there. Who knows what would have happened. China may have just released them, but, like, if nobody cared that much, like, it's entirely possible they just get fucking, like, sentenced to death for, like, reporting on shit. Like, it's insane. The Uyghur genocide is one of the craziest, like, things going on currently, I think, in China. It's insane. And there's, like, zero energy for it. Like, actually, not even zero energy for it. Son is like, I'm pro-China. It was a clip he made, even during the Uyghur genocide, so it's not even, like, I mean, he wasn't talking about it specifically in the context of the Uyghur genocide, but he said it while it was going on, and everyone knew it was going on. So, it's still going on. So, his comments should be like, fuck you! I can't believe you fucking genocidal fuck. You like Uyghurs fucking genocide. And it's true, Hassan does. That is what Hassan does. Like, he doesn't want to admit it. He likes Tibet getting genocided, he likes Uyghurs getting genocided. God damn, it's so frustrating.
No evidence, stop concluding? What is this? What am I looking at? Rip. Oof, they lit that fucking thing up. Look at the traces.
Look at the traces, dude.
This one is literally Arma 3. It's fake. It's Arma. Oh, god damn it! What am I looking at with my own 2 eyes? What are you looking at? I have no evidence? Don't believe your eyes? What do you mean? Does that strike you as a misfire? this will not be verified inevitably further. If we've already done the verification, there's already enough evidence to 100% show.
100%.
Platform, I guess. I know everybody yells at me about this shit, but like, these are things that I've read for years and years.
You haven't read anything on this, you uneducated fucking nitwit, bro. I don't think you even had time to read between your horseback riding lessons and whatever other like multi-million-dollar things that you did throughout all of your privileged childhood living in whatever gated community in Turkey you were on. Will he make a single substantive critique of anything that I've said? Because I don't think the squirrel did, right? Is there a single substantive critique of a single thing that I've said on anything? Just one. Just one. Just one.
Like,
I
think it's important to know what you're talking about if you think this is a complex situation. Like, the confidence that you bring to the table might be good for a debate. The confidence that you bring to the...
bring to the table when you call people genocide supporters because they're disagreeing with you on a breaking news topic?
Bro.
Conversation might be good for onlookers, right? Bystanders who are also not necessarily as educated on the subject. But that doesn't mean you're right. Not even caring about the topic and just treating a debate like a sporting event is so incredibly cringe. Exactly.
That's what you're doing. You think you give a fuck about any of this? Bro, you cover breaking news on all this shit. All you do is you propagate the most meme retard opinions on it. Oh, one state, river to sea. Oh, like that's all you fucking do. Like you have no good contribution to any of this.
First
heard of Norman through Michaela Peterson, podcast on Israel vs. Palestine. If so, how do you think about his use of Nate Turner, slave revolt? I need to read more about that Nate Turner shit because he obsesses over using that analogy. He also talks about the, is it the Palestinian fighting force in the Warsaw ghettos as well? He like is obsessed with these comparisons to the Palestinians.
I don't really have anywhere else I can go with the current Star Force I have. Kind of sucks.
But like, it's also kind of sad that, you know, so many people just like treat this like a fucking game. Because we're so far removed from the actual conflict, we're so far removed from the humanity that we can have these conversations about
you
like
can have less experience.
You know.
Oh, dude.
Whether or not like who scores points in a debate. Also, your viewpoint should come from moral clarity, not with the best.
Keep in mind, the only real debate that he's had relating to Israel-Palestine was one that he tried to have with a YouTube commentary guy. That was his only like adversarial conversation on this, and the guy didn't even let him have it. The guy wouldn't even like entertain it because he knew it was fucking stupid. That was the only debate that he was willing to have on this. Like,
best talking points you can Google are. I mean that too. And anyone who says that like
also, if I just wanted to treat this like a game, why would I waste my time reading all this stupid shit? Why don't we just do what Hassan does? Because Hassan does no research, no reading, nothing educational on his stream. All he does is he reads fucking news articles, and then he watches like other people's fucking videos that he already agrees with, right? Like, this is like 95%. Bro, I was shocked. I've turned, because I think it was like a month ago. I don't have time to watch streams. So there were times like, I wonder what Hassan does on stream, and I would turn on his stream randomly, and it's literally just him like eating and watching a video, or him eating and like reading a news article. That's like all he does on like 99% of his stream. That's what
he doesn't read news articles half the time. Like half the time he's on stream doesn't read half the time. There's like multiple times where the article he reads.
Doesn't this guy have a poli-sci degree? Like, why not like cite some material, read some passages from a book, like give us any type of like actual deep dig into literally anything?
Destiny and his perspective on this wasn't like arranged ahead of time.
Oh, this is the part where
the best talking points you can Google are. I mean that too. And anyone who says that like Destiny and his perspective on this wasn't like arranged ahead of time.
Like, that's so funny because you like, I could have printed with 100% accuracy. I could have printed every single opinion you could ever give, literally on any conflict. Honest to God, we should play that game. If you like, if I can get ahead of a conflict, like, or just see it as it's breaking down in real time, I'll write the talking points for all these guys. It's so easy. I could write all these talking points. Like every single like Hassan has never given an original take ever on a stream. It's like, what do I think progressives want to hear? Let's go listen to Hassan. Like that's literally it.
This is something I hear all the time when people will go, well, actually, the main difference between you, Hassan, and others online is that like a lot of the debate YouTubers and whatnot actually arrive at a conclusion after like going through the research and reading and compiling evidence, and then they arrive at their conclusion. And you don't do that. You actually you have your conclusion.
What is? Like it's, I guess it's, well, it's all copy paste from Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Why do you guys, oh, you guys were linking me Hassan clips earlier. I just never opened them. What is this?
And yes, Hamas does use residential buildings from time to time to throw rockets, or not even residential buildings, specifically in between residential buildings where they actually rockets. But like, of course they're gonna do that. What the f? Where are they supposed to lob rockets from? Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean, where are they supposed to lob rockets from? From any other non-ultra inhabited places of the Gaza Strip. Okay. Tangent of a tangent of a tangent. Now we're back in the original thing, okay? Who is this person? Oh, you don't know who this person is? Well, this is the third largest political streamer on twitch.tv.
Is indeed the plot of Satan. Some American writers have published articles under the title "On What Basis Are We Fighting?" These articles have generated a number of responses, some of which adhere to the truth and were based on Islamic law, and others have not. Here we wanted to outline the truth as an explanation and a warning. Hoping for Allah's reward, seeking success from and support from Him. While seeking Allah's help, we form our reply based on 2 questions directed at Americans. Question 1, why are we fighting and opposing you? And question 2, what are we calling you to? And what do we want from you? As for the first question, the answer is simple. We are fighting and opposing you because you attacked us and you continue to attack us.
What is she reading?
We disavow.
This is Osama bin Laden's letter to America, where he was retroactively providing, I think this was published 1 year after 9/11, where he was giving justification for why he thought Americans deserved to be 9/11.
Smile. We are learning, okay? We're just learning. Okay, why are we fighting and opposing you? 1, because you attacked us and you continue to attack us. You attacked us in Palestine. Palestine, which is sunk under military occupation for more than 80 years, the British handed over Palestine with your help and your support to the Jews who have occupied it for more than 50 years. Years overflowing with oppression, tyranny, crimes, killing, expulsion, destruction, and devastation. The creation and continuation of Israel is one of the greatest crimes, and you are the leaders of its criminals. And of course, there is no need to explain and prove the degree of American support for Israel. The creation of Israel is a crime which must be erased. Each and every person whose hands have become polluted in contribution towards this crime must pay its price and pay for it heavily. It brings us both laughter and tears to see that you have not yet...
Remember, from Osama bin Laden's point of view, and this is incredibly popular belief, especially against Islamists or people that are hardcore Muslims or medium-core Muslims, okay? When they say things like this, America is not just choosing to help Israel, okay? America is being Jew mind-controlled. Osama bin Laden unironically believes this, okay? That every single part of the United States, I don't remember if he writes in this letter or not, but Osama bin Laden unironically believes that every single part of the Western world is Jew mind-controlled. That's a huge part of his underlying drive for his hatred of the Western world and his hatred of Jews. Just a heads up, but...
I think it's well, I know
fabricated lies that the Jews have a historical right to Palestine as it was promised to them in the Torah. Anyone who disputes with them on this alleged fact is accused of anti-Semitism. This is one of the most fallacious, widely circulated fabrications in history. The people of Palestine are pure Arabs and the original Semites. It is the Muslims who are the inheritors of Moses, peace be upon him, and the inheritors of the real Torah that has not been changed. Muslims believe in all of the prophets, including Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon all of them. If the followers of Moses have been promised a right to Palestine in the Torah, then the Muslims are the most worthy nation of this. I mean, this is religious zealotry. This reads no differently than, like, watching that video yesterday.
Good job. Oh, she got that one at least.
From the guy that says, that video, what was it called? Ceasefire, I think not, or something? The insane Zionist that's saying, like, yeah, well, we're from this region, so it's fine. It just reads like religious zealotry, in my opinion. It just reads like, no, this is our land. It's like, okay. Okay. When Muslims conquered Palestine, they about Roman, Palestine, and Jerusalem returned to Islam. The religion of all the prophets, peace be upon them. Therefore, the call to a historical right to Palestine cannot be raised against Islamic Ummah that believes in all the prophets of Allah. And we make no distinction between them. The blood pouring out of Palestinians must be equally revenged. You must know that the Palestinians do not cry alone. Their women are not widowed alone. Their sons are not orphaned alone. You also attacked...
Remember, this reference here, okay? The Palestinians do not cry alone, their women are not widowed alone, their sons are not orphaned alone. Remember, as part of the Hamas charter, they also cite parts of the Quran, but the fight for Palestine, okay, for some of these more extremist groups, is a fight that every Muslim brother must take up, right? Osama bin Laden is echoing this idea. Yeah. Palestinians do not fight alone, the entire Muslim world stands beside them, you know?
In Somalia, you supported the Russian atrocities against us in Chechnya, the Indian oppression against us in Kashmir, and the Jewish aggression against us in Lebanon. Under your supervision, consent.
Wait, do we really support the Russians in Chechnya in that fucking genocide? Well, I don't know the genocide. I don't know the annexation of Chechnya was. I don't think the Chechnya stuff was really fucked. Not quite as bad as the Crimean invasion, but pretty bad regardless. I don't know enough about Chechnya. Also, I don't know if I'm doing the most damage here or someone else is. It looks like I am, but I can't say for sure. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a ton. Alright. I'm curious. Yeah, it's gonna be incredible because I saw it go way down really fast. Alright, got 3 levels that I wanted. I don't even know where to go, dude. I might have to stay here and... It's so bad, though. It's so much lower level than me. Oh, I still have the status. Okay, I don't even want that. Dark Element, what is it? Dark Element's not that high of a damage skill. I guess I get critical rate. Do I really need critical rate in that? I kinda do, yeah. But also, this is probably better. Yeah, it's probably better. This shit's fucking wild.
And orders the governments of our countries, which act as your agents, attack us on a daily basis. These governments prevent our people from establishing the Islamic Sharia, using violence and lies to do so. These governments give us a taste of humiliation and place us in a large prison of fear and subdual. These governments steal our ummah's wealth and sell them to you at a paltry price. Oh man, like, this is not lies though, this is true. This is true.
I believe that Ummah, I think, has to do with the, is this the gifts bestowed upon you by Allah or something? And so he's talking about oil here, I think. Am I making this up? When he's talking about stealing, oh no, Ummah's wealth, I'm sorry. The Ummah's wealth is just referring to, I think, like oil in general. Ummah is just the community of Muslims bound together by religion. I'm sorry. When he's talking about governments steal our Ummah's wealth and sell them to you at a paltry price, I think he's saying that like OPEC and all of the Gulf states or whatever, that all of these people, they're just stealing oil and then they're selling it to the evil Western government and they're not charging enough for it or some dumb shit, yeah.
True though, you know?
Oh, like the metal.
These governments have surrendered to the Jews and handed them most of Palestine, acknowledging the existence of their state over the dismembered limbs of their own people. The removal of these governments is an obligation upon us.
I wonder if she'll mention that, when someone said Jews there, he did not say Israelis. I wonder if she'll mention that. Probably not.
And a necessary step to free the Ummah and make the Sharia the supreme law and to regain Palestine. In our fight against
It's Ummah?
these governments is not separate from our fight against you. You steal our wealth and oil at paltry prices because of your international influence and military threats. This theft is indeed the biggest theft ever witnessed by mankind in the history of the world. Yeah.
No. What are you talking about? She thinks that he's talking about like the U.S. like conquering Iraq or some bullshit in their oil. I'm 99% sure that what Osama bin Laden here is referencing is he's referencing all of the Muslim states that sell oil to the West is bad. Not U.S. conquering these states and stealing the oil, but that the governments themselves that are stealing the oil, okay, that they're stealing the oil from the Ummah, the people, and then selling it to the West. That's the unethical thing. That's what he's referring to here. He's not referring to some like U.S. conquest bullshit.
Yeah. Your forces occupy our countries. You spread your military bases throughout them. You corrupt our lands. You besiege our sanctities to protect the security of the Jews and to ensure the continuity of your pillaging of our treasures.
Jews,
You've stolen
not
Muslims
Israelis.
of Iraq, where children die every day. It is a wonder that more than 1.5 million Iraqi
The Chomsky meme number, the 1.5 million children have died.
Children have died as a result of your sanctions, and you did not show concern. Yet when 3,000 of your own people died, the entire world rises and has not yet sat down. Sounds like this damn terrorist hates our freedoms.
Good one.
True.
Except unironically, yeah, that's a big part of it, you retard. A lot of the complaints in here, you've already read them, but they're going to be more, is the existence of governments that are separate from Islamic theocratic regimes. The Sharia is one of the big things that he advocates for in all of this. He talks about the separation.
She literally read it earlier about
when he talks about these governments prevent our people from establishing the Islamic Sharia, using violence and lies to do so. Unironically, now, to say that the only reason they hate us is for our freedoms is a bit reductive, but that is a part of an Islamist ideology. The Islamist believes that Sharia and government are one, that Islam, in some readings, I don't get into who argues about because honestly, I don't know where the majority of Muslims stand on this, but like, there are readings of Islam where you want to establish like a caliphate, or you want to establish governments that are religious in nature. It's theocratic regimes, and Sharia is built into or baked into the ruling laws of these governments. So yeah, part of what he hates, and I'm pretty sure he even explicitly states it later in this letter, is I hate the fact that you separate out church and state. Fuck you. Like, I think that's like one of the points. Basically verbatim what I just said. But
the Jews and to ensure the continued children have died as a result of your sanctions, and you did not.
So where she's reading us off while agreeing with the Jews part, like
sounds like the terrorist hates our freedoms.
It's just straight anti-Semitism.
We better go kill another million children just to be safe.
Kill a million children. He's not even saying we killed them. He was saying as a result of our sanctions against Iraq. But
this letter is not designed for TikTok, though. Yeah, of course not. All right. You have supported the Jews in their ideas that Jerusalem is their eternal capital and agreed to move your embassy there with your help and under your protection. The Israelis are planning to destroy the Al-Aqsa Mosque under the protection of your weapons. Sharon entered
There was
the
no
Al-Aqsa
embassy
Mosque
in Jerusalem when Osama was.
These tragedies and
I don't know why
calamities
lied
are
about
only a few
that.
examples of your oppression and aggression against us. It is commanded by our...
He's referring here, remember, to the start of the Second Intifada when Sharon, I'm trying to remember, did he go into the Al-Aqsa Mosque or did he just visit it? I thought, didn't he say he was going to go in, but he didn't actually? I'm trying to remember if he did or not. Provocative visit.
The thing about reboot feels so fucking bad, dude. Holy shit. Imagine not getting frenzy, but being forced to.
I don't think
lower your
he.
XP as well.
I don't think he went on to the. Into the. I'm trying to think of what we need to know this 100%. Al-Aqsa Mosque is built on top of the second temple, the Temple Mount, and then the wall is a place where Jewish people pray or whatever. Does Al-Aqsa Mosque refer to the entirety of the compound, or is it? Let me know this exactly. Okay. It's the main congressional mosque or prayer hall in the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in the old city of Jerusalem. Yeah, I need to know exactly like how these areas stand with each other. Did you read an article giving analysis on the letter to America, or do you just know this shit by osmosis from other shit? Well, some of this we already know because of the Israel-Palestine stuff we've done, but then I've also read this letter in the past, of course.
For religion and intellect, that the oppressed have a right to return to the aggression. Return the aggression. Do not await anything from us but jihad, resistance, and revenge. Is it in any way rational to expect that after America has attacked us for more than half a century,
ASS America,
that we will then leave her to live in security and peace?
That's a really interesting argument that she read off that she's not going to mention about how if someone like fucks you over for a long time but then stops, you have an obligation to like fight back after they've already stopped. Sounds like saying yes, which is interesting because that's something lefties would fucking hate. He's running away from the conflict. He shouldn't. It's not self-defense, but he's running away. But I guess it's self-defense when you're Muslim.
Listen, man. The whole, like, ignoring, Palestinian Jewish people and, like, pretending like this is the Jews situation, disavow. America deserved 9/11. I can't disavow facts, man.
Disavows the Israeli stuff, but that's like all of it. Like, that's the most important part of his one of the most important parts of his criticism. Hello? Wow.
I'm just, the only thing that makes me so salty is just, it's the corporate safe edginess. I hate corporate safe edginess. Like, all the Nazi people should be allowed on Twitch 100% if you're allowed to say stuff like this. It should. That's like the only, there's no possible TOS or community guidelines that you could discuss, or I'm sorry, that you could establish if you don't have, that would allow for speech like this and not Nazis. Like, Nazis should just be allowed on Twitch. This is
literally not. It's literally Nazi speech.
Wait, hold on. We've got another autistic map challenge. We should be learning this. Oh my god, this would have been amazing to know.
I can't disavow reality. That's not how that works, bro. Like, yeah, blowback, man. Yeah.
Can you steelman the America deserved 9/11 thing? The only possible framing that makes sense is supporting Israel and helping UK coup Iran. Well, honest to God, I think the steelman version of America deserves 9/11 is actually given by Osama bin Laden later in this letter. If I'm remembering if this is the right one, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, we have to live in this world.
Oh, it is.
Its theocracy is wrong, but the geopolitics aren't. Yeah, I mean, maybe you guys don't know. I was gonna say, you guys know, I'm pretty against like theocratic governance. Yeah.
I think it's the most important thing.
You should be able to practice what you want to practice.
It's all about religion for Osama bin Laden.
So of course I'm anti-Sharia law. Of course I'm anti. I mean, like, I'm anti-government and state, or sorry, church and state, right? So I fundamentally disagree with half of this shit. But the criticisms of the United States are all correct.
Do you think that a lefty would ever make the same statement about like Mein Kampf? I haven't read Mein Kampf, but I'm sure there's probably something in there that is like, oh, this is really true. Do you think if you were ever saying things like, when Hitler made this speech in Berlin, okay, obviously I disagree with the anti-Semitic, I disagree with like the genocidal stuff, but there's like a decent amount in here that Hitler said that was a really good point. Like, I super agree with a lot of the like geopolitical conflict that he brings up and the unfairness of, you know, Europe and blah blah blah, right? Like,
damn.
like, do you really think you could get away with that?
Every single criticism right here. The U.S. is secular? Oh, fuck no, it's not. Are you kidding?
What?
Do you see the people that we have in Congress? We like. The U.S. is secular? Oh, it's not.
I hate white Americans. I hate them so much. That is the whitest American comment. Oh, America, we definitely live in a theocratic regime. She says that she's reading a letter from the head of Al Qaeda.
Are you kidding me? Do you see the people that we have in Congress? We like to pretend like we're secular, okay?
Pretend. We are secular. Like, that's why we make fun of people like that.
Okay.
But we're still fighting for the separate church and state.
Okay, number 3.
Because
you may dispute that all of the above does not justify aggression against civilians for crimes they did not commit
True.
and offenses in which they did not partake.
She's white.
He's gonna argue. I've never read a someone's Myers letter, but my guess would be it's something like civilians voted for it, so they are partially responsible. The government does not act on its own. My guess.
She just tan as fuck? What are you talking about? White has nothing to do with the color of your skin, okay? It has to do with the content of your character. This is a white U.S. woman, okay? Absolutely.
A, this argument contradicts your continuous repetition that America is the land of the freedom and its leaders in this world. Therefore, the American people are the ones who choose their government by the way of free will, a choice which stems from their agreement to its policies. Thus, the American people have chosen, consented to, and affirmed their support for the Israeli oppression of the Palestinians, the occupation and usurpation.
I knew exactly.
How would you?
Do you still think 700,000 people were expelled by Israel? From what I'm reading, most fled and or weren't even from the area of Palestine.
Ling is still expelled, right?
I haven't done the deepest of dives into this, okay? But here is my understanding of events.
Yeah, step away, sorry. Be back 1 second. If anyone's even watching, which I doubt they are. Me. I'm gonna take a break. So I will start the stream again when I start again.